Yo, JuncBox fans, JuncBox people, JuncBox followers. I'm a boy, Quick Boy Air.
I'm Veli. I'm a graphic designer and photographer. Here with JuncBox.
Giorgio, 24 years old.
My name is Ross, otherwise known as Pim, otherwise known as Dickhead number 3 on set. I am 25, born and bred London, UK.
My name is Lee. I am the videographer.
Just the videographer?
23 years old, North London, bap.
Rep. What's your background in making content videos? Yeah, I've always been the class clown, always been the funny guy at the work, so I try and put that into my content, social media, all of the Instagram, Snapchat, all of that jazz. So kind of semi-amateur bullshit content making.
Background in making videos and media. Oh shit, okay, bastard. Whew. Making videos, quite new to it. Done a few here and there for companies I've worked for, but they've not been anything to the extent of me having to like do a full production or work with a big team. But yeah, I'll say I've done a couple maybe.
My background in producing videos. To be fair, I'm probably like the least qualified out of everybody in the JuncBox crew. In terms of my background, I've done a bit of editing for some of my own YouTube videos. Go check it out at Quick Boy Air. And yeah, just been around like the team. They've worked on my music videos as well. We've worked on little projects here and there, but nothing like professional, I would say. Yeah.
My background is I've actually never made a video before in my life in terms of what we've been doing now. So mostly I've stuck to taking pictures. That's really what I like to do. However, I've always had sort of ideas, especially for short films, and like loads of creative ideas for sort of just storytelling essentially. So when we come up with the whole JuncBox media idea, that's where I thought that I could probably portray what I have sort of stored on my head in terms of doing, like storytelling and short films and stuff. But no background.
How did I get involved with JuncBox? Basically, me and my friends just always had this idea of doing YouTube. We're like, oh, we need to do stuff. And the things we just talk about it, but you never get it done. And I was just talking with Lee one day, and I was just like, bro, we need to get this done. Like, we just actually have to. I just talked to my friends. I was like, let's fucking do it. Oh, I'm not allowed to swear? Mm-hmm. I'm allowed to swear. Let's do this. And then, yeah, like, boom, just came together. Like, let's sit down. Let's come up with some ideas of what we can do. We just started filming. And here we are.
I originally approached Quick Boy Air for like possibly doing a joint YouTube channel of like doing like more of like behind the scenes type stuff for when we like go on shoots and like raw frame shoots and stuff like that. And then he mentioned he knew a bunch of guys that were kind of like interested in like making of the media and like that kind of stuff. And then we ended up working on a music video together, which was my first project with the team. Turned out a banger, by the way, check it out, Tueto. And yeah, from there we basically came up with JuncBox.
Ooh, if I remember, I'm sure it was Quick Boy Air said he was thinking to do a channel and he was spoken to this guy named Lee. That's what I remember hearing, this guy named Lee. I was like, huh? Yeah, okay. I was like, yeah, no, I'm down for that. That sounds like fun. I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's have some fun with this. And then here we are, JuncBox. A bunch of complete dumbasses.
So I got hit up by my friend. He was doing his music video shoot with Lee, the cameraman. He said that he wants to introduce me and basically continue doing a video shoot. So yeah, we were shooting a couple videos, like me, Ruben, Lee, the cameraman. We was doing mostly music videos for Ruben, and then Lee come up with the idea of starting a YouTube channel. And then we sort of got people that were interested, and then essentially come up with the name JuncBox Media, because it will just be a bunch of different video types that we're going to be recording, and then eventually putting it into one location. Hence the term JuncBox.
Who's the funniest JuncBox member?
Funniest JuncBox member, aside from me, it's probably Quick Boy Air, and I hate to say it, but only because his sense of humour is so childish, I can't help but laugh. Yeah, it's just something about that boy.
Me? Myself? Why else would I vote for anyone else? I am the best.
Okay.
Come on now.
That's such a tough question, because they all fucking make me laugh. They literally all make me laugh. I don't even. Let's go with Giorgio, just because. Yeah, he can literally make me crack up. Like, it's just him being his like self. Yeah. I'll just choose Giorgio, just because it's such a hard pick, to be honest.
Depends. We're all funny. It's just funny in different ways. So you got Ruben, who's just stupid, like funny. Like he's funny to take the piss out of, but he's funny when he takes the piss out of you as well. You got Keith, who's just himself, and it's just funny. And then you got Ross, who's just got banter all day. And then obviously Lee, he's just the cameraman, but he's got witty jokes too. But I'd say probably out of everyone, probably Ruben, man. I've known him since young, and he just doesn't stop. He doesn't ever fail to make me laugh. Like, funny guy, definitely Ruben.
It's hard because it's like different types of comedy. But like for my style of comedy, I would say Pim, definitely. Yeah. Just the witty jokes and sarcastic comments. Yeah, 10 out of 10.
I got you. I agree.
10 out of 10 would joke again.
Would meme again.
Would meme again.
The least and the most organised JuncBox member.
I ain't paying shit. I ain't snaking on shit. The least and most organised members. The members. So you ask you get out of me, man. I am definitely not betting that out. That is snaky. Has Mandem actually snaked it? Swear! You see, man. Alright.
Veli. I'll probably say he's probably the least organised. Like, he might have stuff in his head, but like in terms of organisation, when I measure in organisation, I'm measuring in terms of like having stuff down, like a plan of action. Yeah, although, cool. Alright, I'm just going to give that as an answer. And then the most organised has to be the man behind the camera. It's got to be Lee. Easily the most organised.
No, I'm joking. In terms of least organised, it'd have to be, I don't know. The least organised, 100% Ruben. 100% Ruben. He's just too jokey. He's just always messing about, having fun, and he just goes with the flow essentially. But he gets stuff done. He's just not good at informing everyone on what the hell he's doing or where we're supposed to be or anything like that. So he's definitely the least. The most organised, 100% Lee. Picks up, he's obviously our cameraman, he's our go-to guy. He picks up everything. I'm saying it like it's third person. You pick up on everything that we basically forget and that we miss out, and you're a lifesaver in that sense. So yeah, definitely you're the most organised, and Ruben's a terrible one.
Ooh. Least organised, easy answer is Scriff. I mean, his name sounds like Scruff because he's scruffy. I mean, he's literally forgetting things left, right and centre. He'd forget his own head if it wasn't attached to his neck. Most organised, definitely our main man, videographer, big man in the shop, Hickmeister, Mr. Lee himself. You know, he's equipment checks, he's got all his whiteboards and markers, he's got little lists. Organised as fuck, man. Yeah.
Be modest.
Least organised, I would say either it's a mix between Quick Boy Air and Scriff, I'd have to say. But on the basis of maybe like waiting on them on set, I'd say Scriff. Like for an example, was recently doing a music video shoot, and he was in charge of the slate. And I told him about 5 times to put the whiteboard marker in his pocket, and he constantly kept searching around for it to change the scene number. That was quite comical.
Following instructions.
For the most organised, I guess it's whoever plans out, who fleshes out the documents, but that seems to be only me correcting it really at the moment. So I'll have to come back to that one for me to change the answer.
What's your favourite type of content to film?
I think the ones that have quite a cool, I do like more serious content, so when it comes to like storyboards or, you know, short film, I think will be a documentary. Those kind of styles, I think it's just gripping to understand, especially documentaries when it comes to like interviewing a certain person, to hear their background or their story is most appealing, you know. Obviously it's good to do like the fun stuff because it balances out, but yeah, I definitely will say like more of the serious like documentary style or short film.
Definitely storytelling. I feel like if you don't have a story to the projects you're making, then it just confuses everyone, and it just confuses the audience members. Obviously, some people enjoy just to like have, you know, when you have the TV on the side and it just runs and you don't have to always keep up. You just tune in and tune out whenever you want. But for me, I like to go deep into content. So for me, it would be sort of storytelling in either a short film kind of way or a music video kind of way. I prefer short films, so that would be my go-to. But I like storytelling and making it deep and making it have sort of a purpose behind the recording and not just randomly recording.
I really enjoy the fun stuff, the funny stuff. There's, you know, like us pranking each other, us making each other laugh, joking around, like quizzes and game shows and challenges. It gets some people out of their comfort zones and some people into their comfort zones, and it changes every time. It's always organic, so I really enjoy that, as opposed to the scripted stuff, more serious things, personally.
I'm on the side of, my most favourite would be the serious type of stuff, like short films, documentaries, that kind of stuff. But then to break it up and even it out from the serious stuff, I like doing all the comedy and like the podcasts and like the public videos. That like, it adds a different level of not as serious. We don't need to like script it out. It's like off the cuff. But my favourite side is like the serious side of stuff.
What do you see JuncBox becoming?
That's a hard one to say because it's not that I see it coming in like anything, but more a case of, I think, a platform to help young creatives or any creatives use as a voice, really. I guess that it could become is a way of helping the younger generation get into filmmaking or anything within the creative industry. I think that's what it could like plateau into.
I see it as hopefully in the future as a platform that can change the way that people see films. People see like you have to have this big project and this big budget to make sort of like a great movie, and you do sometimes, but I feel like we as a team have been working on little to no budget at all, and we're making music videos and we're making all these short films that we've been producing and all these challenges that we've been doing on little to no budget. So we're just essentially, I see it sort of progressing and hopefully changing the game in that sense, where we're sort of breaking down the veil between what the audience perceives as movie making to what we're actually doing, and how it's actually not that difficult, essentially. It is difficult, don't get me wrong, but not that mysterious thing.
You know, I see it becoming somewhere that we can make any content we want, have an audience who's engaged in the content we make. We can challenge social issues, political issues even, and make people laugh at sometimes even serious situations, you know, because if you can't laugh, then what's the point?
I want us to be able to, obviously we already have fun creating our content. I want us to keep doing that, but be able to just grow and be able to, I guess, live off it, and not have to worry about work. And it would be our work. And just to make people laugh, man, just for people to watch our shit and be like, yo, it's dope, like, I like it, I enjoy it. And that probably is the biggest satisfaction, to be fair. Yeah.
I have to kind of agree with Veli said as well. It's like more of a, like, I would like to see it become a platform for other young filmmakers to take inspiration and stuff like that. But like, just basically just a comedy slash like short film, just where you'd go to sit down and when you're in the evening eating your dinner, like the YouTube channel you want to watch and like that kind of stuff. And yeah.
Do you have anything to say to the JuncBox people?
I hope you enjoy. Come for the ride, right? It's going to be a little fun one. It's going to be a little wild little chase. So just come for the ride and enjoy.
And subscribe.
And subscribe!
Just tune in, essentially. Yeah, tune in, let us know what you think of the stories. We like to push the boundaries with things as well, so if you ever have any sort of ideas that are that you'd like to see happen, because essentially that's what we are. We're a bunch of friends who have ideas and we like to put them together, but it's never closed to the audience as well. I feel like if you have audience involvement in your work, you can always progress and grow and always grow with your audience. So just tune in and pitch your ideas. Don't ever feel like you can't because you don't have a budget or you're not having a camera or anything. You can't pitch an idea to someone. If you have something in your head, then like a story or a vision, that's priceless. So pitch that in, tune in, and enjoy.
All three of you, I'm so glad you're here. Mum, thanks for watching. Look, Mum, I'm on TV. No, I mean, obviously we appreciate the support. We appreciate views, subscribes, comments, any sort of recommendations for videos that we get, shares on our videos, everything. All the support from people who, you know, just help us produce the content as well, participate. It's great, you know. So, you know, onwards and upwards, I hope. Bigger and better things. Obviously, if you're not subscribed and not commented, none of those comments apply to you. But if you'd like me to praise you, all you have to do is hit that little red button, just tap it.
That's a rep.
Subscribe.
Into two straight to the double O. See me and they think I'm gonna blow. No hoes, no Joes, but I'm on a roll. Your girl's got fat, got belly roll. I got that fizzy cola. They thought I had Ebola. My man there passed me the roll up. Straight up, back, no poster.